Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, the voice of the street, man. And today we're in Chicago, y'all. We're in the studio, VILLE Entertainment, y'all. Now check this out. I'm going to be doing the story of one of my guys that grew up with us, y'all. One of my niggas, pardon the body for 1 second. The G Dice, you know, his name was General RAKIM. He changed his name so many times. He was G RAKIM. You know, that's how I looked at yourself with the G RAKIM. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I'd like to welcome everybody that's tuning in for Spotify. I forgot to turn it off. Welcome to the podcast and the G Shrimp Show, filming simultaneously, y'all. Now, we go talk about the G RAKIM, y'all. When it comes to VILLE, G RAKIM and I are the two first generals of the neighborhood because we were the youngest too, and we were the wildest too. You hear me? We were the wildest too. But me, when it comes to being wild, I was wild, but I always had good sense. This motherfucker was wild, and he had good sense, but he didn't like to use it. He wouldn't give a fuck. Let me show y'all who I'm talking about. Now that's the G Shrimp right there, and that's the G Dice. That's my man. Y'all know that's my daughter Tamila. That was many moons ago. Me and this nigga go way back, y'all. Way back to grammar school days, y'all. We was getting into shit in grammar school. Not a lot, but every now and then we might as well say we was gang banging about the rooms there. If you in this classroom, you ain't like niggas in that classroom. Sometime they'll get into it. So when we was in grammar school, we had to take up for the people in different classrooms. That's how it used to be, right? So one year we had something supposed to happen in our classroom. A whole nother school was going to come up there. Guggenheim supposed to been coming up there to do something to us, right? So here it is, Monday, we finna go to school. I'm getting ready to come outside. I come outside, it's 25 motherfuckers in my yard. I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing over here? They ain't never came pick me up. Now these ain't the guys I walk to school with, y'all. These guys from the school. They just coming to get the niggas they know, and they come and get the real big boys, y'all, the hitters. We the main ones, or we was the shit talkers. However it was, they was coming to get us. So I'm like, okay, all right, let's go. Come on, y'all, we finna go. Let me go get Dice. I knocks on his door. He got food poisoning. I'm like, what? You got food poisoning? I'm like, don't you know he's supposed to come up here today? Yeah, man, well, I can't go. I'm like, oh my God, ain't this a bitch? Guess what I do, y'all? I turns around, go back in the house, and get my mama the 22, y'all. This was in the 22 peak stage, y'all. This is why we go back, y'all. So we all in the school doing what we do, right? And they start taking the test for us to go to high school, because this is like 8th grade. Bam. We all end up at Calumet together. We all end up going to Calumet. And like I said, when you talk about wow, oh my God, a lot of the stories you hear me talking about, you might hear me say Dice and such, that's probably who I'm referring to. If you hear me say me and Dice, for instance, that high-speed chase I was on when I said Dice in the car, but I'm probably going to run all that together, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all, the biggest incident happened with him at the school. Now, I don't know which one came first. Did they chase us from school? Or anyway, y'all, let's say this how Calumet was. You got the first floor, second floor, and the third floor, right? So, the third floor, it was all the gangsters used to hang up there. So they used to smoke their weed in the bathroom up there. Second floor, all the brothers used to smoke their little weed up there. I did this story. One guy said he smoked weed on the third floor. Okay, you probably did. But I'm telling you what we was. All the brothers, we were on the second floor. The first floor was like neutral to us. So sometimes we would be getting into it, right? And everybody used to say, hey, boy, you fuck with me, boy, I'm going to make that phone call. I'm going to make that phone call, right? But it seemed like I was the only one who actually could make a phone call, had big brothers at the house that could come up here. Now Kim, pow, kick it off quick. So he'll call home and they'll come up there. So ain't nothing really popping. Cool, we go home. He did that like 3 times. They got mad at him. My big brother said, God damn it, ain't no order valid from up there unless Shrimp call. God damn it, Dice gonna send us off. Not because he's scary. He liked the action, y'all. He just liked it, the action. So he was looking for confrontation. That's how he used to be. He used to seek it out, you know. So, something had happened, and I don't know why the folks was mad at him about something, right? He had a classroom on the 3rd floor. And we down on other floors, everybody got different classes. Man, they went in his classroom, y'all, and jumped on him, about 5 gangsters, and boom, boom, boom. They giving him the business, you know. And one of them got him wrapped up like this in the headlock. And he said all he said was this thumb. Now, anybody went to Calumet, y'all should know this story. Do y'all know he said that man thumb? He bit that motherfucker and bit it hard. Because we talking about they got him wrapped up and on him. He bit it hard and pulled the skin off the motherfucker. The nigga thumb is like this, y'all. You hear me? He just got a thumb. He ain't got nothing but the bone. All the meat is gone. It's just a bone. And dude was the nigga who had him in the head. Like, he like, ah! When he jumped up, boy, and let him go, Dice Dog jumped up and grabbed one of them desks and boom! He hit one of them upside the head. Boom! Boom! Hit the other one. Grabbed another desk. Boom! Hit him. Boom! Now he breaks up out of there. Man, when he get to the 2nd floor bathroom, woo, it went up, y'all. It went up. Man, motherfuckers went right back up to the 3rd floor. They whooping the motherfucker on every floor. Tore it up from the 1st floor, fighting all the way down the 3rd floor, from down there. Get to the 2nd, it's another fight down there. Every time the mob get to some gangsters, it just shit the school up. I'm talking about motherfucker didn't know what to do. They pushing the car button, it's too late. It's a full-fledged ride, y'all. And it's going down, you know. We running around hitting motherfucker. Me, I'm somewhere else, y'all. I'm barely in the crowd. I wasn't even in this crowd. I'm running behind. Every time I get to one floor, they going down that way. Get to the other floor, they going this way. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I can't even catch up with the motherfucker, right? So now the police coming, the aftermath is coming and shit. Motherfuckers coming. Now niggas is breaking the crowd up and they going where they going, right? Why a nigga that was my boy, I never forget his name, LaRoyce, one of the moles from Foster Park. He had my gun, y'all, but it's a BB gun. It's not a real gun. It's a BB gun. You know, we used to have that sometime. And now after the police and shit coming, hey Shrimp, oh no, I don't want to know you. I think I asked you last week where is that. You said it was at home, up home. Tried to spend me a couple of days. Now you want to give it to me, huh? Oh, because the police here. Oh, no. But again, okay, no, I will take it, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Police rounding everybody up. I'm like, fuck it, I go outside. Some nigga at the back door talking about, yeah, they did such, woo, yeah, them hooks. Them like, what you just say about them hooks? Oh, nothing, man. I'm like, oh, fuck, I thought you did. And I go back in, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stash this motherfucker. I stashed it under the stairs somewhere and go back and try to find the guys. Why I catch up with them just long enough to fucking go to jail with them. You hear me? Go to jail with them. They rounding up all the usual suspects. They know us so good. They start calling us by name. When they called him and everybody else, they called my name because I run with them, y'all. Would you believe that? We end up all going to jail. But every motherfucker selling weed and everything. He got his whole bankroll on him. About $700. And I'm like, yeah, you can just bond us out. Man, I'm buying everybody this our weed money. Oh, yes, the fuck you is. No, yes, you is, nigga. We ain't spending no night in jail for no bullshit. I don't give a fuck if we gotta get back to you. You go get us out of jail. We arguing like a motherfucker about that, y'all. I'm talking about on the back of the paddy and just arguing. I'm talking, they study breaking niggas out. My boy Lawrence, they had him. He sold the weed too, right? They take him to his locker room. He goes to reach for the coat. One coat got it's a coat something like this, and then another one had the weed in it. So he finna reach for his coat, thought about the weed in it, and reached for the other coat and put it on. The police like, no, hand me that coat. Bump him. Now he got a case, man. I'm like, that's crazy, man. Then they kicked us all out the school. And I said, I ain't been to high school since. I ended up having to get a GED, you know. So after all that shit, they didn't kick us out right away. We had they gonna let us finish the year out. I guess the folks was mad, y'all. Max from Rock Island, you can remember this story, right? The folks out there posted up, waiting on some motherfucker to come out, right? Now, this how they used to do, right? I had a ninth period classroom. So all the guys would wait on me in the hallway so we could all leave together. We didn't leave each other. We always stuck together. So this particular day, we waiting, and we gonna see about him. We waiting on him. Everybody kind of like scared to go out there. You know, I see niggas at the other end, man. The folks out there, I said, y'all going up? No, I ain't going. So I see Max. I'm like, okay, here comes some of the guys. You ready, Max? Yeah. Where everybody else at? I'm like, shit, I don't know. That's why I've been waiting right here. So we chilled where we normally wait at. And I'm like, all right, well, let's go. Some of the other guys like, man, y'all going out there? I'm like, yeah, man, if it's up, it's up. We can't do nothing. We finna stay in this motherfucker all day. We finna go out and see what's happening. And we wasn't ashamed, y'all. We was young, making our strikes, so we come out like this. Now, we might have been. This how silly you be when you young. If we didn't want no smoke, why couldn't we come out like this? We wouldn't do that. No, we got to come out like this. We probably might as well say scared to death because there's a bunch of these motherfuckers out there. They lay it all out, got bats and shit. They finna move out. That's the word we call. They finna move out. You know, so when we come out, they did get up. And one of the guys like that ain't him. So they must have been specifically waiting on the G-Rock-M. I think Lil Ed came out. No, Lil Ed wasn't with us. It was just me and Max. So we end up walking on to the crib. While we get to 79th Street, y'all, we see the G-Rock-M coming. And that nigga is in full speed, boy. You hear me? That nigga running high. I'm talking about he running. He getting it, y'all. These niggas behind him, but they wasn't close behind him. I tell you that. That nigga was getting it. And when I see him, I'm like, oh, let's go. Max like, no, don't run yet, don't run. Fuck you mean, don't run. Let's start against chasing our man. Fuck that, we all finna go. Because he should have passed us in a minute. He like, no, get some bricks. And we just go try to hold him on. So I'm like, all right. We pick up 3-4 bottles, right? And we standing there waiting. When he passes, we boom, 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 boom. We bomb him up, right? They slow him down a little bit, but it ain't gonna stop him. So now all three of us running. We all running down there. We had some OGs from Rock Island. I think Bam was still alive. Tim Conway might have been out there. A couple of more brother Buck and Dre probably was out there. Charlie probably was out there because we had a few little older guys, you know, so they was out there. They seen all them niggas chasing us. When we got to Rock Island, we turn around, y'all. And boy, we got busy with their ass, boy. And you know, niggas is always good when it's a lot of them. When the numbers get short or get even, now they want to leave. They synced us squared up and got to fighting. It was a bunch of them. They start thinning out. All them turn around. A few niggas stayed and fight, but shit, well, nothing they can do after that. Our team is there now, right? So listen, y'all ever heard of Screaming Reels? Okay, Screaming Reels is a skating rink out there in Gary, Indiana. We used to go skating every week, right? On Friday, we used to go skating. So the bus used to pick us up in the complex, which is on 76 in Lomas. Now, it's Rock Island and Brotherville at this time. We young, but we all coming up, we riding together. I'm talking about we doing it. We had a fight last week. We gonna have a fight this week. Every week we go out there, we getting into it, right? Goddamn RAKIM so crazy. We gets here one day, we finna go. He wanna fight before we even get on the bus. I fuck everybody up. Who want some, nigga? Who want some? So one of the guys ran up on him like, nigga, I got heat. He like, hey man, you serious? You hit me on my motherfucking eye. And he thought they was playing, y'all. I mean, they thought RAKIM was playing. He beat. Dude like, hey man, why you hit me? I was laughing so hard. I'm like, why you run your stupid ass up there? You see him tweaking, talking shit. That ain't nothing but that liquor. That's all that is. That's that liquor, right? So we go to the skating rink. This the shit we doing, y'all. I'm talking we up motherfucking wild. We walking around the party. We see a gangster. Motherfucker, take that goddamn hat off. Hey man. So none of these niggas we slapping hats on. They might got some gangsters in the party or some niggas. Hey, nigga go get one of his big brothers. Hey man, somebody just slapped my hat off. That's total disrespect back in the day. He might on the game. What? Who slapped your head off? Them niggas over there? He come over there. Man, which one of y'all slapped my brother head? Before he could get it out good, Dice had slapped the shit out of him. Look, he slapped him like this. And hit him with the other. The nigga fell down. He said, you want me to slap your ass again? No. I was like, God damn. He slapped the shit out of that nigga. God, that shit was so crazy there. So this happened every week, y'all. Every week we would come out there and find us a victim and beat him up before it's time for us to leave. Whew, why one day we goes like we normally go on the Friday? Gangsters is out there and they ready. They got the bus around. No, they ain't getting out here. You might as well keep going, bus driver. They got thing and everything. No, you let these niggas go through the bus, we go kill them. You better not leave them. They threaten the bus driver because they used to drop us off and come back and get us. And they like, so a lot of times when we have a fight, we would have to stay in the club because our ride went there. So the folks would be out there waiting when they get it in. They couldn't get it in with us because the bus coming and the police would show up about time the bus get there. So they felt cheated like, man, these niggas be doing shit. We can't never get to them because they on that bus. Then the police come about that time. So they got smart. You know what we go do? We go get on their ass before they get off the bus. And sure enough, they threaten that bus driver, man, pull that pistol. That bitch like, we going to RAKIM. I guess we going to another skating rink today. We ain't going to that one. That RAKIM, he is the type, right? And like I said, me and him, like this, y'all. And I'm talking about buck. Wow. I'll never forget having this conversation with him. I'm like, man, dog, we getting too big. G. You like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, man, you know it's G-Shrimp, G-Dice, G-Shrimp, G-Dice. I'm like, man, we gonna have to stop riding together. He like, why, G, why you say that? I said, man, because if they kill me and you the same night, the hood gonna be fucked up. You know, who go slide? We the main ones was hustling and doing the sliding. We had a few other niggas, but they weren't ready like that. And I won't say ready for warfare. They want the leadership qualification. That's what I mean. It wasn't a problem about putting in the work. It's somebody that had the knowledge to lead the mob and keep them together. That's what I was talking about, right? I'm like, man, we gonna start splitting up. You go ride with, what's her name? You ride with Reg, and I ride with Sean. And that's how we start doing. That's why it ended up 1, 2, 3 cars when we start sliding, because we would have to get them because we wanted to be in different cars and shit, right? So me and him had that discussion. He like, yeah, that makes sense, right? So, but I used to have the problem with him. He always wanted to put himself in harm's way. And I used to be like, okay, it's cool to go to a party and shit, but come on, if you know it's all gangsters here, we ain't gonna do nothing but get into it. Why do it? We did it last week. We did it a week before that. We can't just keep doing that. I felt it was unnecessary risk. So it was always got to the point where me and him stayed into it. We both the generals, you know, we stayed back and forth with it. So he like, we finna go up to ET's, y'all. Come on. I'm like, nah, all y'all ain't going no motherfucking well. You can take 5 of them, the other 5 y'all stand with me. You know, fuck, come on, y'all. I'm like, alright, you go up there, Joe. I ain't coming up there to aid and assist y'all. And alright, we don't need no aid and assist. They went on up there, went to the thing. I'm like, alright, they on their own, right? I go to them, I'm laying down with my little chick, right? Let's say the club closed at 3, right? I'm laying down with my little chick kicking it. All the other 5 guys, where it was 4 plus me, they out there looking all puppy-eyed and shit. They looking sad because they think we gonna leave them up there. So I come to the bathroom. Let's say if it was over at 12, I come to the bathroom. It's almost 12. They sitting there looking crazy. He like, you ain't going to get them? I said, no, I told you I wasn't going up there. These niggas damn near crying out there, y'all. You hear me? They damn near crying outside. So I was in the room. I was in this room too, and they was out there looking down toward ET's, right? So here it is, 10 minutes to 11, right? I come out the room and I'm fully dressed. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's go. No, I knew you weren't going to leave him. Sure, I knew you weren't going to leave him. I said, I can't tell. You had tears in your eyes, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? You thought I was going to leave him, nigga. You thought I was going to leave him. That nigga was scared. But that's how much love we have for each other, y'all. And guess what? When I went up there to get the G-Rock count, why the niggas was trying to follow him? Hold up, Joe, hold up for what? They, there goes Shrimp, there goes Shrimp, there goes Shrimp. That's why I said it's better a surprise when they don't know how many of y'all it is. I used to always do that, y'all. I used to always do that, right? So they went to the Hummingbird one night, and they up there, same shit, y'all. They get into an altercation up there. Well, they wasn't even into an altercation up there one night, y'all. They was just up there. And like I said, I used to fuck a lot of out women. And I'm at the crib chilling. They up there at the Hummingbird. It's this chick I was fucking that was a gangster. She used to, her grandfather stay around here. So me and her used to hook up when she was around here. But she stayed in her neighborhood. The nigga she fucked with over there was a gangster. So she like, damn, they in there dancing, throwing down the 5 and shit, getting their jack on. They doing the thing, boy. You know, I'm talking about they in that bitch doing it, right? So she in the cut with the gangster nigga. He like, yeah, we finna whoop these hooks, Joe, after the party. Who right there? That's one of them, that's one. Yeah, we on their ass, right? They over there plotting. Now, she with him, but she can't approach Dice and let him know because she don't supposed to know Dice. So what she do? She goes out and page me. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm at the crib. I call her back. Hello. Sure, where you at? I'm like, I'm at home. Man, you got to get up here, man. I'm like, well, what's up? Man, I'm up here with my boyfriend Tony, you know, the gangster one. I'm like, yeah, they talking about moving on, killing them, Shrimp. He don't even see him. I'm like, well, what Dice said? Let him know. She said, Shrimp, I can't. I don't supposed to know y'all. I'm like, oh, man. I said, they don't see him. She like, no, they don't see him, Shrimp. I'm telling you. I'm like, damn. I'm young, y'all. So that's what I had to do. I had to get my daddy car and my daddy 22. That was my little shit. It wasn't my daddy 20, my mom's 22, right? I goes up there. They up there jacking it up. Just like normal, goddamn. This nigga buck, right? And boy, the motherfucker come in there. Hey, man, come on, Joe. They like, what's up? Hey, man, y'all about to get moved on. Y'all don't even know, nigga. Come on the fuck up out of there. They like, all right, so they coming on out. Why the folks trying to follow us, right? And you know, I got the car double parked in front of the things, you know. I'm walking to the car. Nigga like, what's up, ho? What's up? They trying to kick it off, right? So they, what's up, nigga? What's up? I'm like, y'all just get in the car. Let's get in the car, because I don't want no altercation. You know what I mean? I come to get these guys and go. You know, they, yeah, what's up? So one of the niggas walked over there, you know, I'm like, dude, you better back up. I'm like, nigga, what you finna do with okay, what you finna do with that, nigga? Plus again, the nigga just, yeah, they ain't scared, y'all. I'm like, oh, you think I'm playing, huh? You think I'm playing? Boy, listen, if you see a motherfucker walk around here like that, yeah, that's my work. That's my work. Allegedly. That's what I heard on the street. They said that was the general work. But anyway, man, boy, listen, that motherfucker, when they hit his ear, oh, shit, he gotta go, fool. Now everybody wanna run. I said, oh, now y'all running, huh? Oh, we all running now, huh? Okay, well, go ahead and run on. Go ahead and run on. They used to do it at the motherfucking courtyard. You know, my man just loved action and violence. He loved it, that shit. He would be in the party just dancing, jacking up, but he getting phone numbers and all kind of shit, because women love when a nigga is brave, y'all. They love that shit, boy. Ooh, it was always like that. And then when it come to telling a lie, boy, and I ain't talking about like shady lie, I'm talking about like this, right? Me and him used to go places. I had a car with a stash spot in it, so I could tuck my gun easily. I had a spot for it. I'm telling him, hey, we only need one strap where we going. Let's say we just going to cop some weed, you know, so we don't need two straps, you know. So he like, I said, go and put that up. He like, or we could take yours, I'll put mine up, you know, it don't make no difference. No, I'll put it up. The nigga walked to the yard like he gonna put it up, y'all, while he still had that bitch, y'all. You hear me? We passed by some gangsters, I don't know where we was at, but they all knew the cop. Maybe because we were riding like this, I don't know. But all of a sudden, hook ass nigga! I know this bitch ain't just throw the bottle at my car. I turn the corner, pull over, park. Hold on, Dice, I'll be right back. I'm finna go with you. I said, for what? I'm finna go with you. I said, no, you ain't got no gun out here. No, I got no gun. Nigga, I told you to leave it there. Well, shit, ain't you glad I got it? No. Because I didn't need you to have it, but fuck it, let's go. Let's go. And we went over there, did our little thing, boom, 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 come back. And I'm talking about, we stayed in smoke, y'all. Me and that nigga, we stayed in smoke. Remember the story I told y'all about the dog war? Some of that y'all ain't G Shrimp Show fans, y'all catch up. I did a story about the dog war. The dog war, let me tell you how the dog war started. I ain't even gonna do that, so I'm gonna just tell you this is how far back me and this nigga go. So y'all know these stories, they ain't just about Dice. He was always in the picture. So every story you heard, he was always right there. Remember, I told y'all about the dog war? This the nigga allegedly was with me when we went through there. He say, you go through that gangway, Shrimp, I'm gonna come through this one. Cool. So the key is, man, when you hear me go, then you start busting. So that's how it's supposed to went. When he hit me, then he go after me. So okay, we going. I jumps the gate. I'm going to the front. Why? When I get to the front, y'all, it's a big ass dog. Big boy. And he, I'm like, I bust his ass, y'all. You hear me? I bust his ass. This motherfucker, I can hear him let out. Now we running back, jump the gate and shit. We get up out of there, right? We getting up out of there. I'm telling him what happened. He said, straight up. I'm like, yeah. Do you know the next day, the folks was more mad about the dog than it was the fact the block. They was big mad, y'all. Big mad. Now, if you want to know where the T-RAKIM at right now, y'all, himself is locked up for what he likes to do best. He was a stick-up kid. Allegedly, the man hit Church's Chicken, y'all, on Dollar Day. Woo, Lordy. I don't know who the driver was, but I'm pretty sure he had a stack of ones about that big. Like that. You hear me? All ones. And I just take that big motherfucker and try to fold it up and put a 50 or 100 on top. We used to joke. We call that a Minnesota bankroll. Goddamn it. Have a 20 on top of that bitch and all singles and put a rubber band around that motherfucker. He was hitting all kind of shit, you know. I'm talking about, listen, allegedly 7-Eleven, Church's Chicken. He done did them all, y'all. Let me tell you, we had an incident. Now, y'all hear all these stories, right? Look, the high-speed chase I was in, y'all, let me tell you that part, too. Remember the high-speed chase I was in? The police chased me all over the city? That's the nigga I was with, y'all. When I got out the car, this is the crazy part, how that shit jumped. When I got out the car to go get the weed, he didn't have his hat on. When I get to where they at, y'all, yeah, I cut the hair, you know, the general got a haircut. When I gets out the car and go in, he put his hat on. But he put it on like that. No, he put it on like this. Now, it's Sunday. We're in front of all gangster building. It's service station. They having a service today. They coming out there meeting like, damn, man, who the fuck are these hooks, man? Who are these hooks? So I'm trying to get my little weed. And the nigga I fuck with every day, his whole ass nigga. I said, if I see him today, I hit him in his shit. I mean it, Joe. I mean it, because that nigga tried to get me lined up, y'all, because he stalled me. As I'm coming out, let me get 2 bags of weed. He hear the folks talking. He like, who is in that car, folks? I'm like, he said, damn, shawty, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He said, man, I thought you was cool. You was about your money, man. But now you bringing folks down here and shit with their head all crooked. I look, I said, oh, come on, dog. He from out of town. He don't know nothing about that. You a damn lie, shorty. We know you a hook, but we thought you was about your money. I'm like, come on, man, let me get my weed, Joe. You can give me a speech later. I ain't got time for this. Come on, man, let me get No, man, that ain't cool, man. He really stalling because he waiting on the folks to get in position to do whatever they want to do, right? So, I guess they figure we sweet. Nigga try to walk around the car and lean in and take the keys out. Now my man in the car already watching me. He see the nigga come around here, so he watching him. Nigga get your hand out this car, bitch. Boom! You know, now when he do that, the crowd break up. Nigga say, he got a gun, folks. He got a gun. The whole crowd. Now I'm like, hey, that's my cue. I can see the car again. Now I get in the car. Jump in that motherfucker. Why a car blocks me in? I'm like, hand me that bitch, G. I say, hey, Drew, move that motherfucking car, nigga. We don't want no trouble. Get your pussy ass out of here before I pop your ass. You had to talk that shit, y'all. If you ain't talking that shit, nigga, think you bluffing, right? I said, before I pop your pussy ass, get your ass back. We pulling up out of there, y'all. Instead of them letting us ride with that and go ahead and call it one, these motherfuckers, they got to throwing bottles at the car. I ain't tripping on that either. But it was on Drexel, right off Drexel 41st. So that means the street is split down there where the fort used to be. The police is directing traffic on the other side over there. As we turning out and they throwing the bottle that they holler at the police, hey police, that white car right there, he got a gun. So he like, hey, I got a car headed up Drexel with a gun in the car. So woo, he telling what's going on. As we coming, we see the first car. He like, man, they were them people shrimp. I'm like, nah, they ain't on us. That ain't them. You know. Then we see another car coming. And that motherfucker busted U-turn. I said, nah, that motherfucker there, they own us. You know what I mean? I told him, yeah, they own us. So it's another car. This is what I do. I pulls over. I'm finna stop. And Kim like, stop, we can't stop. This that beam. We can't stop. It's the infrared we had, Rob. They told us, never get caught with this motherfucker. You hear me? They said, don't get caught with this motherfucker. This bitch is dirty. I remember every set it went to, y'all. Allegedly, they said that motherfucker. Everybody who passed it on, hey man, but all I know is they said, don't get caught with this motherfucker. And everybody had to practice the speech. Hey Joe, listen. Don't get caught with this motherfucker. So he had to remind me of that. Hey, we can't get caught with this is the beam. That's how he started out. This the beam. I'm like, that's the beam? Damn. I got to go now. Now a police car come try to block me and I boy, listen, I tell you, I turned that motherfucker and hit goddamn Cottage Grove. I am rolling, y'all. Boy, listen, when I tell you I'm a driving motherfucker, I'm a driving motherfucker. You hear me? There's a hospital over there. Traffic backed up like a motherfucker. I'm flat in the middle, y'all. Flat in the middle, rolling over the yellow lines. I ain't even touching traffic. I'm riding through that bitch about 70 and 8. And the police get behind. They like, oh shit, we got a driver here. They knew it, y'all. They knew it. They like, oh, this nigga, he can drive pretty good. We get up out of there. I'm rolling. We trying to get up out of there, y'all. We get to a certain spot. Whoop. You know what I mean? We kept it moving, though. We didn't see them stop. We kept moving, right? We kept moving. While we get to 63rd, it's a bitch coming across the street. I see her. I'm like, whoop, whoop. And I run around her, right? I'm saying to myself, oh, I hope this police officer see her. Because anybody he hit or killed is my case. That's one thing you need to know. When you're on these high-speed chases, if the police hit some shit, that's your case. If they run over somebody and kill them, that's your case. Now, I've been in a bunch of high-speed chases, y'all. And the best way to get away is make it short and sweet. You is not going to outrun them like that. Because they got the walkie-talkies. They go stack the deck up on you. You'll never beat the Motorola. Just get that understood. So if you in a high-speed chase, try to make it real quick before he get all his help. Make it real quick and get somebody to bail out with whatever y'all got. You feel me? Go back to the story, right? I whips around the bitch and turn on 67. They see I can drive pretty good now, y'all. You feel me? So they see I drive pretty good. They start playing walkie-talkie games now. I turn on 67. They didn't turn on 67. They turned on 66. But they can see me parallel like this. They watching me. I'm looking in the mirror. This is what I'm thinking. Oh, I got their ass now, baby. I got their ass, and I got this bitch wide open, y'all. You hear me? I'm rolling. I don't see them. I'm geeked. Before I get down there, might as well say by O Block King Drive. I get right there. Here come a police car. He just stopped and looked at me. I looked at him, tapped, kept rolling. I'm like, okay, fuck, I don't know what he doing. You know, you ain't gonna catch me just looking at me, motherfucker. Well, I passed 3-4 more cops. They seem to do the same thing. They blocking that street out, y'all, so I don't turn up. They want to force me up 67 because that's where they had the roadblock at. But I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So I'm riding, I'm getting it. Get to 67, it ain't moving. I pull up, so I'm thinking the light red light. I'm like, okay. They ain't back there, I'm cool, right? So I'm sitting there, look to the left. I'm like, damn. I thought I seen the motherfucking head pop up. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I'm tweaking. I said, damn, I hear somebody's head. So I set up like this. I said, God damn, gee, this a roadblock. I put that bitch in reverse. Man, I hit that bitch there. Close the back up, y'all, and it's over. And let me tell y'all, I'll be giving y'all this game so you can soak it up. You hear me? Listen, when your ass get caught, the gig is up. The gig is up. Man, let them windows down. Put your damn hands up so you won't get the shit shot out you. I told my boy, I let the windows down because I can control it. I let the window down and say, hey, Kim, put your hands out the window. They gonna be aggressive, dog. They've been chasing us too long. We've been running a long time for them, y'all. So we like this and shit. They come, grab me, cuff me up, throw me in the air. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? The fuck is that all about? Some new shit there, right? They grab Kim, right, get him out the car. And as he getting out, he like, here. They like, what the fuck? It's 4 bags of cocaine he had. Put him in his pocket and then they cuff us up. Take us to the station, right? Would you believe they was not mad at us? They said we made their day, y'all. They love that shit. High speed chases, they love that shit. They love that shit. So they take us down to the station way back on 29th because that's where it started at, right? So they books me and RAKIM in there. Now every police that was involved in the chase want to come down to the motherfucking police station to see who was driving. You know, and they said, what they got? They said, he ain't got nothing, really. We ain't found nothing. Did y'all find a gun? He said, no. He said, damn, should they have one? He like, no, they shouldn't have it by now. And they said, what he got? He said, oh, he had 4 bags of cocaine. He like, what? He said, all that good ass driving your partner did, why you didn't throw that shit out the window? And they kept like, man, shit. I was thinking about that beam, goddamn it. Now, he didn't say that, but I'm just saying, I know it was on his mind. He like, fuck this. This ain't nothing. You hear me? So, he goes to jail, and I goes home, right? Would you believe when he went to court, and the police told the story, everybody in the courtroom started laughing. They thought the man was lying, but guess what? The G Dice had gave the nigga that shit, you know? He did. He had done that, y'all. So he got out, and we back on it doing as we doing it, right? Now, y'all hear all these stories, right? So let me tell you about the one time he went to the joint, come home, he go be a preacher this time. You know, he said he finna change his life. Okay, he did some good, y'all. He come home and asked the preacher, can we use the church? The preacher let us use the church. He got all the folks from off Carpenter and got us together, because these the ones we was into it with. And he want to squash the shit, right? Had some Black Panther sister up there with us, and you know, we sat down and talked, and he like, man, yeah, because I just got out, man, I want to know if we can get peace between the brothers and sisters. So we went back and forth with what happened and shit. And they like, it wasn't really too much serious. He like, man, well, you know, we'll try it. If they leave our block alone, we'll leave their block alone, you know. So we came to that agreement, y'all, because I don't think nobody had been dead at this time, you know. So we was able to, all right, well, we can let it ride for a minute, you know. Do you know that peace treaty lasted 5 goddamn years? 5 years. But guess what? He didn't last being the preacher that goddamn long. Listen, he was a preacher long enough till he goes to a gas station. Guess who he run into, y'all? Mr. No Thumb. Let me ask you something. If you're laughing right now, boy, listen. You're supposed to be. This the nigga who Thumb he bit off at the Calumet. This the first time they done seen each other since he bit the nigga Thumb off. And this nigga got 4 niggas with him. And my man there with his little pamphlets passing out talking about he a preacher. Boy, they beat the shit out of him. They didn't hurt him too bad. They just whooped him though. They gave him a whooping and took his car. You know, that shit was crazy. The police, they took his car. Would you believe when he went and got his car, the motherfucker had a jab, like 20 bags of cocaine stuffed in the seat, hid somewhere, had money and shit in the car. I was laughing. I said, damn, nigga, they had more shit in the car than you did. You know, that was our little joke, right? So, shit like that used to happen to him, man. Then he went somewhere. He went over here. I might have said that he went over here to the folks strip to get some weed or something. And he was selling DVDs at the time. And I don't know what the folks, they be trying to treat motherfuckers like they cluckers, or they don't be knowing who is who. I guess they thought he was a customer or somebody. They like, hey nigga, turn that motherfucker Mercy down. He, well, who the fuck you think you talking to? Now you can't talk to no general like that, bro. He got too much authority. And he a goon. You think he give a fuck about them niggas? And the problem with them, they didn't know who he was. Man, would you believe they jumped on the man and took the car? Boy, and that nigga come back to the block and got one of them pistols and went back down there, goddamn it, listen. Ran around the block. He shot up the block once, ran around, come back, shot up again, then he come back to the land, right? Now, everybody here, he got jumped on, went straight to that motherfucking block. Boy, when I tell you, gave their ass some smoke. Ooh, they got it all for like a day and a half. They got it. Just got it. Motherfuckers scared to come out, so motherfuckers shooting at mailman. Niggas is shooting at bitches. Bitch, I know you come out that house with them. She like, I didn't. I don't know who y'all looking for. Niggas just over there buck wild, y'all. Just terrorizing the motherfucking neighborhood. Do you know them niggas brought that motherfucking car back? All the DVDs was in there. The ones the niggas thought they was gonna take, you gotta get that $5 up for. Put that DVD back. You can't just take his shit like that. No, these niggas was paying for the CDs, man. When he got to come back, all the DVDs was in there, and they had like $30 there when they bought DVDs. That shit that was so crazy. They bought the DVDs, y'all. They bought the DVDs. So let me sum this up. Let me tell you how the RAKIM get the 38 years. Mr. Bank robber himself. Now y'all hear all this shit, right? Now like I tell y'all, me and him was the two first generals from Brotherville, right? Me and him end up in the joint together, and we both came home. We was generals because they know how we was clicked up. We like Batman and Robin around this motherfucker. So they blessed me and him. You know, he was in another joint, I was in another joint. So when we both came home, we both were generals, right? So the RAKIM, he out moving around doing this thing. He decides he want to start doing banks. See, sometimes you can have the balls in the heart, but you need a little brains too now. You know, and I ain't saying the G ain't had no brains. I'm just saying he was more action than he did thinking. He didn't do no lot of thinking. He was more action than that. Fuck it. He go thug his way through it. He don't give a fuck. He ain't trying to learn nothing from his mistakes. He just thugging it through. All he know, nigga, I'll pull it. That was our little joke. Hey, boy, you gotta watch him. He'll pull it. He'll pull it. Now, I know this nigga, y'all. I know the trouble he get in, right? He called me one night. Hey, Sean. I said, what's up? I need one of them things. I'm finna go bust my move. I'm like, yeah, where you finna go? Well, I don't need to know, man. All right, I got something for you. Come on through. Boy, listen. I put my gloves on, y'all. You hear me? Told my wife, give me some alcohol. I'm like this, y'all. I dropped everything in that motherfucker alcohol button and took all them bitches one by one. You know, reload, wipe down everything, put the clip in there, and the whole thing, you know, everything. I got my gloves on. I'm like, give me a towel, man. She like, what? So I got a towel, right? When he get there, I got the gun like this. Now, this is a BB gun, y'all. See, I just want y'all to see this so y'all think I'm clowning like that. It's a BB gun. I just want y'all to see how I did. So when I come to it, I'm like, here you go. And he take it. You know, so my wife, she said, and listen, when y'all hear me saying I got ESP, I ain't just make that shit up now. I got stories to prove it, and this one on. When I say I got ESP, my wife said, why you do all that? Why you give them that? I said, man, fuck that shit. I don't want my fingerprints on there. This nigga liable to go rob the store and leave the goddamn gun up there. Why? This man, y'all, allegedly, but he's locked up now, allegedly goes to the currency exchange, y'all. You hear me? Goes in the currency exchange, caught her coming in how? And get back there in the back with her. Bitch, get up, bitch. He taking all the shit, got the money, y'all. Got the demonstration in his hand, too. He put it in the closet, but he didn't lock it or whatever. When he opened the door, it's one big door. And you know, it's another door. As he going out, I don't know how he did that. He must have had the gun. He had the gun and the money in one hand, though. As he was going out, she hit that automatic close. That motherfucker, boom! And hit his arm, and he dropped the bag and the gun and the money. And it closed up, boom, back there where she at. Now he in the lobby, and she done locked that door, y'all. This motherfucker is locked in the currency chain, and she trying to call them people. Boy, that nigga kicked and kicked and kicked and kicked until he kicked that motherfucker up out of there. You hear me? Kicked that bitch up out of there. Pooh! He come on up out of there. Man, when he told me the story, I looked at my wife like, see what I'm talking about? I said, see what I'm talking about, bitch? Trust me, y'all, I'm glad my good sense helped. You know, when they say common sense, shit. Listen, this is a quote I heard a long time ago, y'all. Being brave will only get you so far in life, and then it's going to get you killed. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. Being brave only gonna get you so far in life, then it's gonna get you killed. Just cause you ain't scared don't mean you got to always take the hard way out. Sometimes do a little thinking, y'all. You know what I mean? How many of you brothers from Rock Island watching? Any of you Vice Lord brothers from over there? Tell me, do y'all remember Sony and Avon? Sony and Avon was some young little Vice Lords, y'all. They was coming up. They both coming up, right? You might as well say, you know, the young boys, light skin with Jerry curls, you know. So they got their choice of women. Bitches is flocking to them, you know. Sony a pretty boy, Avon a pretty boy too, but Avon more of a goon, like, you know. Sony more just want to play with the bitches. Avon wanted to be with the shit. He with the smoke, right? So they in the park one day, and here come the ops coming to creep on them. But they walking. They finna do a walk up. They really, because we was warned about that park up there on Racine. So when he seen them coming from that way, he should have knew. He knew they was ops. You know what I mean? So Sony looking like, man, that's some of them niggas, man. Come on, Avon. Come on, let's go, man. Come on, let's go. He like, man, I ain't running nowhere. Fuck that shit. Dude, man, Sony ran, y'all. He ran. The nigga walked right up on Avon, y'all. Put that motherfucker to his head. Boom. Knocked this motherfucker noodles out. The man shitting on himself. A lot of people don't know what that means. A lot of people, when they die, their bodies release. You know, cause you know when you have to shit or something, you got to clench up. So when you get killed, you release. You know, and it just, you know, this ain't the first time. A lot of dead people, it happen. You can ask some of them doctors and them people, they'll tell you that happened a lot, you know. In that case, that shit hurted me. We was like 16. I'm like, damn, that was my little buddy, man. Him with the same height. We used to get it in a lot, right? So, I used to tell RAKIM, man, sometimes you shouldn't want to kick it off all the time. Let's do this, let's do that. That was us arguing back and forth all the time. So, how he get the 38 years, y'all? He decides he go rob a bank. I think he went the first time. Let me see. He took a bunch of niggas in him. I don't know. I think the first time it was like 3 of them or whatever. They got a decent little amount of money. Come spending the money, just throwing it all around. Ain't doing nothing with it. Just getting it up and bought him a Pelly Pill coat. Went downtown, y'all. Went to sleep. 10,000 in the Pelly coat. Somebody steal the coat. Somebody steal the coat. Word is, it was one of the guys. Allegedly beat him. You know, I ain't saying no names. Motherfucker had to check and see who was there. You know, I don't think he heard that because he would have got right on the nigga ass. This probably was some shit we heard after he was gone. You know, but that's what the word was. So anyway, he like, fuck it. He want to go do another one. He telling everybody about the shit, you know. So, bam, they go get another one. He done took like 6 people with him. 6 people with him. They all come back. They got $1,000 a piece. I'm fucking with them. I'm like, $1,000 a piece? I said, shit, all y'all, that shit ain't even really worth it, man. Shit, I made $700 on the block. I said, if y'all stayed over here, y'all could have made that over here, y'all ain't. And if I had been out here all day, I'd have made that same $1,000 without risking a case major like the one y'all gonna catch. Drug case is different. Not like that, right? So, okay, that's 1, that's 2. You know, they take a 3rd. Take some more niggas. Now he got so hot, them people looking for him now, y'all. Because the way he would run in the bank, they called it a takeover style bank robbery. So they got certain classification for bank robberies. You come in there and slip them a note, that's like a low level bank robbery. Okay, that ain't nothing. You come in there, pull a gun, or tell the teller you got a gun and just take it. Don't do nothing else. Okay. But when you come in there and put everybody on the floor, want to get in the back and all that extra, they call that a takeover style bank robbery. And when the feds name you, y'all, ooh, that's not good when they give you a name. When they give you a name, your ass going to jail. You hear me? You going to jail. So imagine me, y'all. I showed y'all my jumpsuit the other day, right? Imagine y'all know my shoes, right? And then the footage come up. I done robbed the bank. Now, let's say this whole outfit. Y'all know the outfit. So let's say y'all watched my show last night. So y'all seen me. Then the next morning you sitting there sipping your coffee. You see a report, bank robbers and shit. And you see me jump across the counter. God damn it, I'm G-Stump. What the fuck? That's the jacket he had on. That's his shoe. That's his gym shoe. This is what I'm at home doing. What the fuck? Damn, that's the G. That's the G over there. What the fuck? And they hit another lick, right? They got it on footage now. They put it out. Now they looking for him, y'all. They flip through the neighborhood and there's police everywhere, y'all. They everywhere. Motherfuckers calling me a show. It look like these people sitting down here. Woo woo. Alright. Oh, sure. Police cars sitting down here. They done formed the perimeter around May Block, y'all. They done formed the perimeter around May Block. So my girl stayed on May at the time. So all the guys coming together talking about what the police on. We trying to see what the police on, right? So they studied this and niggas putting up. I'm like, alright, go on down, man. Don't stand in front of my girl house. Go on down there. Let's walk down this way. We'll walk down this way, right? So Kim flips back up, right? And Rakim, Turk said, hey, man, the police around here, they been around here all day. You know what Kim said? So what the fuck you want me to do about that? Shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that, motherfucker. Shit. And pulled off, went around the block, and come back and park. Now they in the same. Is that him? Yep, that's him. That's him. You got confirmation that's him. Listen, when I tell you everything on the block turned red and motherfucker blue, I mean it, boy. All them cars I was telling you that's posted up, man, they turned that shit. Stay down on him. Guess what? He coming back from bank robbery number maybe 6. You hear me? He coming back from bank robbery number 6. He got my man Lil Chucky, and he got my man the tall goofy nigga Delani on whatever his name is, and they got the G-Rock him. They got all of them, man. And the feds and shit come. Would you believe they landed a motherfucking helicopter on Main Street, y'all? And I asked Al, was I tweaking or I said, Al, did you see the motherfucker? Al, he said, Shrimp, that motherfucker was right there. I said, okay, I'm just making sure I didn't add that to the story, you know. I'm like, I know they landed a motherfucking helicopter. You hear me? Boy, listen. One of them was a big nigga, one of the moles, he was like 6'6". The police ran up on that nigga and hit him in the back of the head with that shotgun. Boom! Boy, look, that nigga started crying. They like, alright, we know who talking. Put that motherfucker over here. They got my boy Chucky. Put him over here. Chucky is one of my guys in my little stone. He one of the few guys that I gave authority to. I made him a multi because he was solid. The man done had murder cases. Motherfucker, he done had armed robbery cases and all. Go in there every time and shut his mouth. He don't say shit. I need a lawyer. That's it. And the man been walking. Why? Because he ain't giving no statements. He ain't telling them shit. He don't know shit. All he know why they picked him up. He went there. You know, whatever it was, he stuck to it. And he always came out on the better end. So don't think snitching always help you. Y'all shouldn't be snitching. Keep it 100 or help you just the same. Kim's so motherfucking crazy and wild. He like, nigga like, yeah, your name Kim Evans, yeah. Yeah, I set it off, didn't I? I set it off, didn't it? Yeah, you set it off, alright. Set it off like it's Queen Latifah for real. He set it off. And would you believe the man had 3-4 of them big bags of the money from the bank at his baby mama house? Scared her to death. Listen, she had 3 bags in the motherfucker. She opened one, die on the bitch face, y'all. She is mad as hell, y'all. You hear me? She big mad at this motherfucker. She bring the bags over here. She said she was looking for me, and somebody else ended up getting the bag that went on, took it off her hand. I'm like, shit, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want to know what to do, but I probably would have tried to cut it from the bottom. But hey, I didn't want no parts of the shit, right? Want no parts of the shit. And let me tell you this story before I finish this one, right? I'm running, man. My G in jail for 38 years. One night he got drunk, y'all, and he ran out of gas. But he's so turned up, he don't want to turn down, y'all. So he ran out of gas. He called me, hey, Step. I said, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, man, can you pick me up, man? I'm like, where you at? Man, I'm finna be on the L on 63rd, man. I'm over here, man. I'm finna come over there and holler at you, man. I'm like, what you doing on the L? Oh, man, cop stopped on it, man. I said, well, where you at now? I'm on King Drive, man. I'll be there in a minute. I'm like, okay. So, he gets in the car, and I'm like, what happened? Man, the motherfucking car ran out of gas, man. Woo. I'm like, yeah, where is that, man? It's over here by the airport, man. You know. I'm like, oh, okay, you was back that way? I'm looking for the car, y'all. Now, I'm listening to him because he a little intoxicated, and now peep in mind, y'all, I just heard him say King Drive, right? But he got me looking this way. So I'm looking because it's his car. I said, Kim. Because I did bring it up. I said, Kim. He like, yeah. I said, you sure your car was this way? Because when I talked to you, you said you was on King Drive. He said, no, it's this way. And I'm like, no, bro, you couldn't. The L don't go that far. The L, you know, but he ain't letting me get no words in, and he's swearing up and down. He a grown man. I'm trying to take him at his word. I'm looking, fuck it. I'm looking. Man, we looked 2 hours for that motherfucker. Couldn't find it. Fuck it. End up taking him home. His wife waiting on him. She mad than a motherfucker. She mad. What the fuck? He don't know where he left the car. This don't make no sense, Shrimp. This don't make no sense. I'm like, yeah, well, come on, did you tell? I'm like, look, man, I just rode him out 2 hours looking for this car, man. I'm not finna do that. Come on, Shrimp, do this for me. I'm like, God damn, man. Now I got to ride with her. So I'm like, fuck it, we riding. He telling her the same thing. It's back this way. We looking back that way. I'm like, I did that for another hour, so I tell her, hey man, fuck that. Look, you know what you got to do? She what? I said, you got to report your car stolen. How? What am I tell him? I said, you tell him the truth. You don't know where your fucking car at. Fuck you talking about? You don't, do you? She know. Well, that's what you tell him. She like, alright. I drops her back in. Why I'm so mad when I get her and out the car, me and Daddy-O, you know, in the car, right? But hold up, back up. Before we put RAKIM out to go to his woman's house, we ride, and he back there, he really has some motherfucking kite, y'all, so he ain't doing no help. He back there. I'm like, hey, Cam, what? Hey, now you sure this way? I'm right there with him. Daddy-O got mad. Man, cool out, nigga. He asked you where the fuck the car at, man. Your ass back there. Shut your ass up, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? You don't talk to Strip like that, motherfucker. He slapped the shit out of Daddy-O. I'm like, alright, Daddy-O, you should stay out of our business. Me and him talking. He checked that motherfucker quick. Motherfucker, you don't say, he told that, you don't talk to Strip like that, motherfucker. Who you think you talking to? My G was a good boy. I'll tell you, he's a good for real, right? It's like I'm the only motherfucker can keep up with him or talk some sense into him. He always would listen to me, but sometimes he wouldn't give a fuck, man. Fuck that shit. You on that soft shit, man. I'm finna go over here. I said, alright, I'll be to get your punk ass when you get trapped up. Yeah, your ass better. As long as I did that, he didn't give a fuck. He gon' still do it because he know I'm gonna come. It don't matter, right? So when we get him out the car, we get old girl in the car, and we riding around for a little while. We couldn't find it. Take her back home. Like I said, I'm so mad now. Got her in the car. Now it's like 3 in the morning. I pull up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, man. God damn, man. God damn it. I get busted by the police. No license. Take me to the station. God damn it. I'm like sitting there. Man, this a bitch. I tell him, my daddy, go get my wife, man. Tell her come get me what's going on. Ooh. And he gave him my car, right? He like, shit, I ain't going to get your wife, but I'm going to get somebody. He say, fuck it, because he didn't want to ride all the way over east. So he went and got my daddy, right? So I'm sitting in there. They write me my little tickets. And then they come back out. And she like, okay, Maurice, you free to go. She said, your dad's outside waiting on you, and your friend got your car. And you, I'm like, what? Oh, okay. So I walk out there, and my dad is out here. I'm like, hey, what's up, Khalil? He's like, hey, what's up, boy? He said, get in here. Daddy, we already took your car home, so I'm just picking you up. Let's go. I'm like, oh, okay, right on. Shit, Pop's on his job. Pops didn't play. He didn't like me being in the street, but, boy, whenever I get in the jam, he right there, boy. He right there, right? So, look, back to the RAKIM, right? So, when the police grab him, y'all, and all that, they own him from bank robbery, let's say 2 and 3. He coming back from his 6-1, y'all. They caught him with the money, the gun, the mask, the everything. Then he was the oldest too out the bunch, right? So they end up giving him 38 years federal time, y'all. 38 years. That's crazy, man. And that shit make me so mad sometimes, because I'd be like, man, this nigga didn't have to be there, man. You know, because he could have been doing what I'm doing. I would love to have a co-host, man. I would love to have a co-host. It's like all the guys my age, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and put something in the cash app. So look, right, I feel like sometimes, man, all the guys my age, they gone. And like they say, the dead are in jail. Now we got a few, let's say out of 10 of us, it was a good 10 of us, a lot of them gone. Only one left is me. Let me see, Ace Dog ran with us. Let's say Ace Dog. That's it. Red's deceased. Robert gone. I think Lawrence is living, but he don't stay in Chicago, so that's 3, right? So it's only 3 of us left, right? And the other 7, they gone. They dead. Turk dead. Sean dead. Red's dead. Patrick dead. Let's see. Who else dead? Craig dead. That's 5. Let me see. Two more. Who's that? It's 2 more that's dead. That out of all them, they have all them. Now that's 5 right there. So me, it's 3. So it's 2 we missing. Who else? I think it was Elvon. Anyway, they all gone. So somebody asked me, did I have survivor's remorse? I said, bitch, no. You know what I mean? I worked hard to be the last man standing. I worked hard to stay out of jail, thinking and doing extra shit. You know, you got to stay on your cues sometimes. And then me having 2 extra brothers, older brothers that were paranoid, they used to have got me being paranoid, paying more attention. Look, when we was little, the RAKIM, you know, like I said, when we was 16 years old, y'all, we was lending each other $500 and $600 at 16. We used to work for this nigga named George, right? George was a big time motherfucker. He giving us 500 packs. Man, we would fuck up whole packs sometimes, you know, because we shopaholics, we buying this and that, you know. We doing all kind of shit. Nigga might lose some shit, fucking with a bitch, do this, lose money, anything. So I might go to the store. We didn't go to the store at the same time. So we'll be like, you go get your jab, Kim, and then I'll let you use my money. And you just give it back to me. So we were doing each other like that. And then we had this move we used to do when we started selling powder. Motherfucker take a 500 pack down, hit it with a little isotonol, and bam, take 500 and turn it to 1,000, and bam, we coming up doing this shit, you know. But we ain't doing nothing but spending money on clothes and hoes and, you know, and other shit. That's all we did, right? I'm talking about shit. We did that for a nice while. A nice while. And I be thinking sometimes, like, I wonder how it'd be if the G was out. I wonder how it would be. He'd probably be right with this. He might have a body or something by now. Look, you ain't go listen. I used to tease him. I said, nigga, you had 2 good women, and they couldn't keep your ass out of trouble. That nigga was married and had another little chick on the side, y'all. You won't believe he met a little rich bitch, y'all. Her family them had money, y'all. Her daddy was the police chief, stayed way in the big house in Olympia Fields. She wanted to be with Kim so bad. The bitch moved over here. She moved to Tarrytown. You know what her family said? You the only bitch I know want to move from the suburbs to the ghetto. Bitch, I thought you wanted to move from the ghetto to the suburb. Why the fuck are you moving in a dangerous neighborhood? Because she got a dangerous man. That's how she wanted to do it. You know what I mean? That's how he wanted to do it. Listen, it's so much shit, y'all. I had to do 3, 4 of it. Listen, the G was with me, y'all, when they tried to ambush me over there on whatever block. Listen, man. We pull up that night on the block. I was glad he was with me this night. God damn it. And I tell you, we was had 5 in the motherfucker. I tell you, I wasn't playing. Listen, we hunting. We spinning. Might as well say, y'all, we spinning. And we making our little rounds. We hit one of the ops block. And they loading up. They must have been on something too, right? And it's winter time now too, y'all. So he got the car running. I could see the smoke. And the nigga looking in his mirror like, hell no, G, that's these hooks right here. You think so? Yeah, that's it. That's strap. Oh, yeah. Damn, G, that's damn. You know they trying to get the shit. Huh, G? You know he passing nigga in the back like, huh, G? Yup, that's them. And the other nigga, they passing shit back there. I'm sitting here. I'm on the mirrors, though. I'm looking in this mirror. In that mirror, I ain't worried. I know I'm holding it. And my man, I know he holding it. You can try it if you want. Trust me, this ain't what you want, pimp. So I don't know if they talked to this nigga on the phone or he did it himself, but a car come behind us, y'all. Stop. And the nigga jumped out the car and just took off running. Now I see that in the mirror. I'm like, what the fuck this goofy ass nigga doing? Then I look back up. The 2 doors on the car in front of us. I'm like, woo! I said, gee, it's a hit. Man, we roll up out that motherfucker. Look, y'all listen, like Starsky and Hutch. You hear me? We was always ready for action. You hear me? That's all I had to say was, gee, it's a hit. Boy, we rolled out that side and I rolled out there. I'm talking about, and woo, we got busy. We got with their ass, boy. You hear me? We got with their ass. Talking about we got down on the whole fucking block. I swear, probably ain't no motherfucker have no windows out there. We done. Because the niggas jumped out and they breaking camp. Now ain't no motherfucker out here. So we just letting motherfuckers have because we know this y'all block. Caught one motherfucker peeking out the door. Look, bitch, bring your ass here, bitch. Come here and move this motherfucker car, bitch. Motherfucker come out there, jumped in that motherfucker. We got up out of that room because we couldn't move. We blocked them with 2 cars. Thank God that bitch was still running. If that bitch wouldn't have been running, we'd be in trouble. We would be in trouble, boy. I'm talking about shh. And G. RAKIM, he was a damn fool. This the nigga you told me. We went to church one Sunday. We had a funeral. Not the gang funeral. We had his granddaddy funeral. We sitting in the church. He said, strap. I said, yeah. You got your strap? I said, yeah. Where is that? I said, it's in the car. Where yours at? It's right here. I said, what you bringing in the church for? Shit, man, what if the preacher start clowning? I'm like, man, ain't no goddamn preacher for the clown, man. Shit, you don't know what to be on these niggas' mind. I'm like, yeah, alright, man. That's how wild and extra he was, you know what I mean? Oh my God, talking about extra. That's my nigga, he was extra. Man, I wish the dice was home though, boy. We used to turn up bad, y'all. Bad. I'm talking about bad, and then, like I said, they were putting money on our motherfucking head. Mainly, they were putting it on my motherfucking head. Why they didn't put it on his head, I don't know. They used to be out there, but I think because my house was the headquarters, and the cars were mostly mine. We were sliding in and shit, so all the smoke came back to me. But they never ran from none of it. They ate and assisted me every time. They might help heat it up, but they go help cool it off too. So I didn't have no problem with it. I ain't never felt like, man, these niggas, I'm by myself. No, I ain't, nigga. I ain't never by myself. I got a whole squad of motherfuckers that's with the shit. And they with it. You feel me? They was with it all the time. You know, and the G-Rock killed my 30. That shit used to happen to him all the time. He'd run into something. I'd be like, damn, G, trouble just find you, even when you ain't doing nothing. He like, yeah, Strap, I don't know what the fuck be going on, man. I'm like, God damn, you always in some shit. But I tell you, that's my nigga, boy, I swear. And then, you know, I was looking for the picture of me, him, and Turk. We took in front of that. We was young niggas, like, throwing up the 5 and shit. The old heads used to get mad at us, y'all, because we had cars before they did. My daddy worked at Ford Motor, but his car, something had went down. So I would lend him my car to drive, you know. And then Sean, little fat Sean, he had a car. Then Dice Dog bought a car, right? Boy, they found out the car belonged to him. They were so mad. He had 2 big brothers. They came and towed the car up, took the doors, bent them back like that, like opening it and bent them so he couldn't close them. He had a big brother named Boo, Swole, and another one named Derry, who was a cop. Bent the door and bent that bitch back so he couldn't close. Just fucked this car up. I'm like, why y'all doing that, man? Fuck that, he don't need to be right. He bought this car with that dope money. I'm like, okay, so what? What the fuck you tearing it up got to do with it? And he ain't gonna stop. And he gonna put it back anyway. They didn't give a fuck. They just wanted to inconvenience him, right? So the Boo G-Rock kept go to the joint again, come back home. He's staying at Boo house, right? Boo is a big brother, he a truck driver, right? So the G, he got 2 cars, right? Maybe 3. So he got a car like a little Chevy Impala that was sitting in front of the house, right? The G would take the car and use it in the daytime, right, while he at work. And he'd come and put the car back. While he come home one time, it's a bitch in the parking spot. He can't park there. He said, Shrimp, I had to find that bitch and make her move the car back. He said, I know what I do. This nigga put some milk crates in the spot where he parked at, yo. So listen, that's cool for the winter, but this is summertime. So it looks strange. People like, what the fuck? That's how he found out. That's how his brother found out he was taking the car. Because the neighbors called him and said, why you got these chairs out here like it's wintertime saving your car spot? He like, what? What the fuck you talking about? Man, your brother, every time he leave, he take that car, he put chairs all out there. Man, that nigga come home early. He come around there looking for Rakim. As soon as Rakim sing, he run it again, right? He run. Boo say, bring me my motherfucking keys, drop him. He drop him, boy. Oh, I swear to God, that's crazy, boy. Hey, G-Rakim is the nigga who had fucked this chick I was fucking with, right? This the same chick, but she just was a little hood chick, but you know, she called herself my girlfriend at the time, right? But look, she the same one I just said, Kelly. She the same one called me up there to stop him from getting jumped on at the Sandpiper. Also the bitch who was with us when we caught the nigga who shot my brother. You know, they don't like me doing that story, but anyway, listen. My brother got shot that's in the wheelchair. I wasn't with him, right? My boy Dice was. So when we ran into the nigga again, he recognized him. That's how we bumped into him. He recognized him. I didn't, because I wasn't with him at that time. You know, and I'm talking about, that's crazy how much shit we used to get into. And we would survive. We would always survive because we always stuck together. We didn't leave no motherfucker behind. And we always stuck together, even when we didn't want to. I didn't want to go to them parties because that's why I didn't go. But I still would have to go eventually because they there. You know what I mean? So I always have to come because they there. Ain't nobody else go rescue them. You know, not at that time. Nobody else to do it. There's nobody else to do it. We had a few big brothers, but they weren't this one. We were younger. They wasn't with all that gangbanging shit. They'll protect you in the neighborhood, but if you seeking out trouble, they not finna get in it. They like, nigga, y'all knew it was all folks up there when y'all went up there. I don't know why y'all took y'all stupid ass up there anyway. That's the type of vibe they giving us. So, you know, we like, yeah, well, I try to tell them, man, they still want to go. Well, hey, they want to go, then that's up they on their own, you know. And listen, right, let me tell you about the time he got stuck up, y'all. The man got robbed one day. Like I tell you, when we was young, we was selling them, 500 packs. I meet the nigga at the store. I said, Kim, give me change for a 10. He go in his pocket. Man, why you got so much goddamn money on you, man? Man, fucking shame for leaving the man. Get it here, man. Take all 2 5 like that. God damn, man. Shit. Put some of that money up, man. Fuck some. Stop all that talking shit. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. 20 minutes later, y'all, this motherfucker comes in my house running. His snakeskin belt, weeds, a dress prepping sometime, right? The slacks, and he had a silk shirt on. I'll never forget. He had this gray pants and a burgundy silk shirt, right? And a snakeskin belt to match it. He come in there, they done took all that. He run in my room, jumped up on the dresser, grabbed me where the heat at. He know where the heat at. I'm like, what's up? Man, nigga just robbed me, man. I'm like, what? Nigga just robbed me. And I just tell you, put some of that money up, man. Yeah, alright, man. Alright. We goes out looking for the niggas. Naturally, the niggas gone, y'all. Naturally, the niggas gone. Same motherfucker double back robbed me. Let's say they robbed him. They had to rob him on a, let me see, they robbed him on a Saturday. They got me on a Sunday morning. Come to find out, this will be here years after. It was a nigga, a four-corner hustler, I ain't gonna even say his name, had some niggas from out west. He put them on us. These little niggas getting money, you know. These little niggas getting money. Same motherfucker, remember I told you, took me out there and beat me out my chain. Well, some of them grimy ass niggas, you know what I mean? But anyway, they set him up for the robbery. He gets poked. Now, my man gets me robbed. He out there early on a Sunday morning. He come tap on my window. Hey, Shrimp. I said, what? Somebody wants something outside. I'm like, what they want? He said, I don't know, man. 2 or 3, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, you know, so I'm sleepy as hell. I come out there, you know, I got like 3 bags in my hand. That's all. It ain't much. So I'm standing there half asleep. The nigga got a little bitty wallet like this. You know them Curtis chain wallets, they used to say put your identification on this side when you get. He got one of them. He looking. If you pull the card up, ain't no money on them. Pull it. That's it. He going back and forth. Now I'm half asleep. I ain't paying attention, but my man is. He like, man, you ain't got no money. Give me that shit. And dude like, what? You give me this shit. I'm like, and the nigga the 3 bags. God damn it, I had a joint in my pocket. You know, when I walked back in the house, y'all. I just walked away from the robbery like, I went in the house and laid down. 3-4 minutes later, here come this goofy ass nigga. Shut, you alright? He running there, shut, you alright? And he talked to my mama. She like, what's wrong? He just got robbed. She like, robbed? What? He ain't saying that. He went in this room. She coming like, boy, you just got robbed? I'm like, yeah. Why you ain't tell him for what? It's my money. I'm not worrying about it. Pat, go on and chill. Do what you doing, man. Shit, you ain't have to tell them shit. If I walked in here and didn't tell them, I didn't want them to know. You know, that ain't shit. Let that shit go, bro. You know, I said, we'll catch up with that, don't worry. I was mad because my mom and them getting ready to go to church. You know, so I want to stop and tell them because she'd have grabbed her gun and been ready to ride too. No, let her go and praise the Lord, God damn it. Let her go and do what she doing. We straight, you know. So that's crazy, y'all. But that nigga, not like that, boy. This wasn't no Minnesota bankroll, though. You know, there wasn't no Minnesota bankroll. And also, listen, boy, like I say, I got a book, boy. I'm talking about the Adventures of VILLE, boy. Gonna be a bestseller because I gotta put everybody in it. Remember the story I told y'all about? The motherfucker I thought was shooting up my cars and ones had to shoot out with them people. My man them in the alley back there, right? Motherfucking them people, somebody that got kidnapped, right? They sitting on the side of my house undercover. They watching the store down the street. I guess they finna pay the ransom, so they was on that. They was on detail. They wasn't on no narcotics. This is another unit, because a narcotic unit would have never sat by my house like that. They'd have posted up somewhere else. These guys posted up here because they undercover and they waiting on the signal to go wherever they need to go. So they just around the corner waiting. So meanwhile, it's this gangster we had been hitting up every time we spin because he never want to go in the house. But he wasn't worth no points, y'all. So nigga never just played him dirty. Nigga shoot him in his foot, ass, leg. Nigga just give him some just for the hell of it. But he ain't even worth putting down. Nigga just fucking his foot up, his leg, his ass. They done hit this nigga like 3 times. He big mad now, y'all. Guess what? Him want some revenge. He walks his ass over there, look down the alley, see my man them. Boom, 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 boom. They jumps out the way. Doom, 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 doom. They returning fire. The people in the motherfucker, the undercover car jumped out. What the fuck? They start chasing him. Boom, 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 boom. They busting at him, right? When they get to the alley, it's gunfire coming out the fucking alley. They like, what the fuck? Boom, boom, boom. They don't know what they done walked into. It's going down, y'all. You hear me? I'm in this motherfucker. I jumped up. Whoa! Because all I hear is the gunfire in my driveway. I'm thinking the ops was shooting up my car. You know, so I'm trying to get out there to aid in the system. That's them people. I goes out there. I'm finna open the door. My mama, don't open that door, you crazy as hell. These niggas shooting up my car. I'm finna open the door. Man, I open the door, cracked a little bit. Oh shit, that's the police. I fall back in, easy close and start looking. I hear him talking. He like the motherfucker. He said he put the beam on my chest. He put the beam on my chest. Nobody told y'all that bitch was hot. He said he put the beam on my chest. Man, I'm talking about that shit that was crazy. Listen, they doing their little thing, and all of a sudden, woo, distracted him. Bam! Hit that motherfucker dead in his vest. You know what I mean? Dead in his vest. And them niggas got on up out of there, right? Okay. No problem. This is normal to us. This is very normal to us. You feel me? So, even with it being them people, it's normal. Not always with them, but the fact the shootouts is normal. So the next day, he at one of the G's house. I'm going to pick him up. Bring him back to the neighborhood. It's safe. You can come on back. I pulls up. All right, let's go, man. You know, we sitting there talking. I look. I said, man, change your motherfucking clothes, man. He like, what? I said, you had that shit on last night. Nigga, ain't that what you had when you banged it out with them? Oh, yeah, sure did. I'm like, man, change your clothes, man. But that wasn't his crib. So I'm like, gee, you got to give him something to put on. He can't wear that. You can't wear that. Just give him something. So they gave him something to put on. We was coming back to the land so he can go in his house and get it. But, you know, woo, boy, listen, more I tell y'all, like I said, I can think of a bunch of shit. Some shit I didn't even forgot. I probably still done left out. Still done left out, y'all. You hear me? Oh, I was finna tell y'all, right? He was the nigga who was creeping with the chick Kelly. That's what I was finna tell y'all. The chick Kelly, he was creeping with her, right? So, my boy Reg was fucking with one girl, and Kelly, and her was friends. And she like, you can go to the hotel with RAKIM. You know, women like to do that, get their bitches to go with them, you know. So, but she fucking with me, right? So, when I started hearing this shit, my boy Sean told me. I said, they be sneaking to the hotel. What the fuck are they sneaking for? Why he just don't say, man, they went to the hotel, that shit ain't nothing. I said, if she want to fuck with him, why she won't just leave me alone, fuck with him? My boy like, man, Shrimp. I'm like, what? Man, you be getting the money, man. I'm like, dude, I don't be getting that much money. He like, man, you know. So we talked about it a little bit. Okay, we young getting money. Yeah, I'm getting the money, but not like that. I mean, you can say if it was, he counted up a few dollars. I'm like, but that ain't it. It's something else, you know. That bitch just want to be with me and fuck him. She could have said that too, you know, because we always kept it 100. We could have said that shit. That just, some bitches just want to be a whole period, you know. So after I started hearing about it, right, the bitch called me one night, y'all. I dropped her off at 12. Here it is. She called me at 4 o'clock. Shrimp. I'm like, what's up? Man, I can't get in the house. I said, what? I can't get in the house. I'm like, bitch, it took you 4 hours to realize you can't get in the house? See, I said, nah, what you need to do is tell that cheap ass nigga you fucking with to get 8 hours. That's what you need to do. I don't give a fuck if you sleep outside. Click, hung up on the bitch. Because I know him. That's my man. He cheap. Ain't no way in the fuck he would lay 8 hours with a bitch. You know what I mean? No. After his 15, 20 minutes, an hour, however long he take to do it, he gone. He probably didn't even stay the whole 4 hours knowing him. I guarantee you he was out of there on the first hour. That bitch probably laid down the other 3 and then decided to call me. No, I'm not saving you. No, I'm not saving you. So when the shit come out, people thought we was going to be mad at each other and shit. I'm like, no, I ain't tripping, you know. Me and him was still cool, right? So, but we wasn't riding together. I'm riding with Sean at the time. He riding with them. So people hearing. So they thought we was banging into it with each other. I'm like, nah, we ain't into it, right? So I'm coming up the street one day. Who I see fighting him and some other nigga. Looked like they was trying to jump on him, y'all. I pull up, man, what the fuck? Jump out, pop, bing, 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 bing. Help them fight. We kick it off, goddamn, whoop these niggas good. They take off running back that way. I'm like, all right, come on, get in, man. Goofy ass nigga, get in, man. Man, fuck you, Stump. Pull off, we go back on the block, kick it. This nigga was so motherfucking wild, y'all. He would be beating up the little moles, right? So imagine if he the general. He rolling with an iron fist. Pick up all this paper, motherfucker. I don't want to see nothing. Sweep the dirt. Sweep the dirt, nigga. I don't want to see nothing on this goddamn ground. Sweep, cut them damn trees down. I don't give a fuck how you cut it. You better get it cut down. He on them hard, y'all. You hear me? They call me, hey, Shrimp. I'm like, you gotta come get the G-Roll Kim. I'm like, what's wrong? Man, he tweaking, G. He got us sweeping dirt, G. We sweeping dirt. I'm like, what? Nah, I'll be around there in a minute. I'll come out and, man, what you doing? No, I'm just telling them. I said, man, they say you got to shoot me dirt. So what, man? We gets it in, y'all. We gets it in. We fight. I'm talking, y'all. Look at this shit here. My computer about to go down. I have to finish this story, right? We get a good fight in. Punk ass nigga. Alright. So me and him have a fight. And we had a little fight, right? They break it up. I'm like, alright, I'm finna get ready to go. You know, I get in the car, start it up. I'm like, Reg, come on, let's ride. We finna hit the low. I pulls out, I'm parking, I'm sitting there. He's standing there. I'm like, what the fuck you waiting on? Bring your big nose ass on. He struck crazy, y'all. Hey man, if I don't come back, y'all know Struck killed me. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna kill you. Let's go. Woo, we gone, right? Why niggas, while we gone on the block, man, Kim and Shrimp just had a fight. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Did they? What? What happened? I don't know. Kim was fucking with the little moles, and one of them called Shrimp. Shrimp come around, he stole on Kim. Kim hit that nigga backboard. Them niggas had a good fight. And then shit, they broke it up. Shrimp got in the car, and Reg got in the car. And then what? And he told Kim to come on. He got in the car with him. They in the same car? I thought you said they had a fight. He like, did they fight more on Stone? And they in the same car. He like, yeah. They like, oh, well, that wasn't too serious then. That's what niggas was saying. Niggas like, no, shit, it seems serious to me. Shrimp hit that nigga hard. And that nigga hit Shrimp back hard, shit. Why you think them niggas had a good toe-to-toe for a few minutes, goddammit, but then they left together. That's tweaking the limos out, because they like, these mothers, the OGs is going crazy. These niggas will fight each other, but they knew we loved each other. These young niggas, they'll fuck with each other, but they don't have no love. You know, all these stories y'all hear me, I didn't never want to have to go aid in the system, but I could never leave him. Even when I thought what he was doing was dumb and putting himself in harm's way, I still end up in it because I'm part of his clique. You know, so it is what it is. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know. You know, that's how it is, man. And that's him right here, y'all. G-RAKIM. I'm going to try to find that picture of me, him, and Turk and use that as the cover right of this story, man. He got 38 years from them bank robberies, though. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that motherfucking subscribe button, too, y'all. Yeah, and he got 38 years, y'all. Just got his bachelor's degree. He sent a picture home with him with the degree and shit. I'm going to see if I can find that. I think I should have that picture in my phone. Yeah, he sent me pictures of the bachelor's degree. You know, niggas always wait to go to jail and seem to be doing shit right, but it is what it is. At least he's doing something with his time that's productive instead of just nothing. You feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm a branch and not and dig you later. We out.